Okay, so now we're going to do our number of the day. You ready?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so our number of the day we're going to take from our word problem here. And it's going to be the number 9. I'm using Post-it notes, so I don't have to redo this every day. So if you want to get a poster and you can do this on a poster board, and you could use Post-it notes and read, so you don't have to redo it every day. So the number is going to be the number 9. Okay, and I just took that from our word problem. And Alex, this is so important because this is their foundation of math. And as they move on, like I'm helping my 4th grader, they need to be able to know what numbers make 9 and how 9 looks and how 9 is composed and decomposed quickly to be able to do harder math problems in 2nd and 3rd grade. So they don't need to have to say 9 and do with their fingers. 9 minus 1, 2, 3, 4 is 5. They need to just know 9, 4, 5. And so doing this daily and having them review it will help them get that fluency with those math facts. And this ensures that they also understand it. So we are going to do the word 9. How do you spell 9, Daphne?
N-I-N-E.
Very good. Give me 5. And tally marks. Count with me. 1,
2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? So then we're going to show a picture of what 9 looks like. So we're going to draw 9 of anything, right?
Yeah.
What do you want to draw 9 of? 9?
I don't know.
9 happy faces?
9 butterflies.
9 butterflies. Oh.
I know how
You know how to draw a butterfly? Okay, she's going to draw the butterflies. Make sure they... And I just didn't use the tally marks, the Post-its. I forgot, but you can use those and put those in here. So why don't you draw 9 butterflies on here? Or on here, since we're doing it on here. I'll make another one. Remember, you have to be able to draw 9. That's 1. Two. A little bit faster if you can. 3. 4. 5.
I don't make a room.
You just have to draw them smaller. 6. Oh, that's 7.
Oh, that's 6.
So if you have 7, how many more do you need to draw? 7. 2 more, right?
Yeah.
So 7 and 2 is?
7 and 2 is 9.
Very good. So that's another way while your child is doing this activity that they can also be thinking about ways to make 9. Don't forget you have all the space up here. So let's count how many you have so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9. And then I'm going to draw these. I just forgot to draw these.
Okay, so in class, I would make them do circles because circles are easy. Everybody can do it. But since we have the time to actually be at home with our children, we can let them actually draw the whole picture. Okay, yeah, you got it?
Some of the butterflies are not going to have some.
Very cute butterflies, Daphne.
The last one doesn't have eyes.
Okay, so very good, Daphne. So now, we have a picture of what 9 looks like, right?
Yeah, and I gotta draw the number.
No. We already have the numbers right here. And actually, we could take that off because I rewrote on this, so I'll just write it on here, 9. So now we're going to write any number that's greater than 9. What does greater than mean, Daphne?
Greater means that that the number needs to be after 9.
After 9. And what are those numbers after 9? Are they more than 9 or are they less than 9?
More.
More. So they are a bigger number, right?
Yes.
Greater number, greater
Yes.
amount. So
Yes.
what number is any number greater than 9?
100.
100. 100 is certainly greater than 9, right?
Yeah.
And since she's in first grade, I am going to do the greater than sign because she's been working on that. 100 is greater than 9.
Yes.
Our kindergartners do not have to know this yet, but they will learn that in first grade. Then I need a number that is less than 9. What number is less than 9?
1.
1. It certainly is. So 1 is less than 9. Then we're going to do 9 on a 10 frame. You may have to do more than one 10 frame depending on what the number of the day is. So since our number of the day today is 9, I know that I only need one 10 frame. Why do I know I only need one 10 frame, Daphne?
Because 100 is enough.
No. Why do I know that I don't need more than one 10 frame to show 9?
Because
9 is less than 10. So you see, you may have to direct their thinking. A lot of times you want to let them just wallow in that and wait for them to answer and actually think, especially with my kindergartners. I want them to really think that out. So to draw a 10 frame, you're going to do a rectangle, line down in the middle, and then you do 4 lines inside there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that will give you 5 on top, 5 on the bottom,
Yes.
and that's a 10 frame.
Yeah.
So can you do 9 dots inside the 10 frame?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Wait, 9?
Yes.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So one way to think of this is, do I really need to count that? Do I really need to count at 1? How many is at the top of the 10 frame, Daphne?
5.
So I could say, if I had this top filled up, it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I also can say, I know that a 10 frame holds 10, and I know 1 less than 10 is 9. So I know that if I'm missing, 1 is not filled, then I automatically know this has 9. So that's the kind of thinking that we want the kids to kind of get into.
Yeah.
So then we have our number of the day for 1 more. What's 1 more than 9? So we have 9. What's 1 more?
10.
Thank you. Write 10 on that line. So that's the number that comes after it. So 9 plus 1 more is 10. So 9 plus 1 is 10. So what's another way to make... I'm sorry. So...
What's another
No,
one?
don't worry. We're going to get to it over here. So 1 less. So when we say 1 less, we're looking for the number that comes in front of it, right? To the left of it.
Left, right?
That's right. So what is the number that is 1 less than 9?
8.
8. Very good. And we can look on our number line here and see that 8 is 1 less than 9. So there's her 8. Very good, Daphne. Now we're going to do what I deem is one of the most important parts of the number of the day is our number bonds. I am going to do 2 number bonds for 9, but we already know that there's way more than just 2 ways to make 9.
Yeah.
But these number bonds, I want kind of ingrained in their brain. So you have the whole number that you're starting with. Daphne, please pay attention. So we know doing? We're decomposing 9.
Yes.
And we know that from our problem, one way to make 9 is
3 and 6.
So we have 3
and 6.
and 6. Right? Right?
Yes.
So that means 3 and 6 is 9. What if we have 9 and we... No, don't talk with me. Listen.
Okay.
What if we have 9 and I say 9 birds and 6 birds leave the tree? How many do we have left?
9 birds and 6
Birds leave. How many do we have?
3.
Good. And what if I say we have 9 birds and 3 birds leave the tree? How many do we have?
6 more.
6. 6. No, we have 6 remaining. 6 left. Hands down. Focus. So I want them to understand how 9, 3, and 6 go together. Because eventually they will get to problems that look way different that are not as simple as 3 and 6 makes 9. So it'll take them a long way if they remember these number bonds and remember these correlations. Okay?
Yes.
So then we also can do another one I'm going to do. And I'm going to do it from my 10 frame. Just by looking at this, we just said, what is at the top of the 10 frame, Daphne?
9.
At the top of the 10 frame. Do you see how sometimes they're not thinking? They need thinking time. Please give your child thinking time without getting frustrated. I know it's frustrating because you know they know. But just give them that thinking time. So, and make them focus. Like she keeps playing with this. Stop. Focus. How many are at the top of the 10 frame?
5.
5. So I know one number to make up 9 is
5.
5. And what is
4.
and 4. So now she's thinking, she's not fidgeting, now she's thinking, and she got it right. So we know 5 and 4 is 9.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
And so we also, what if I have 9 birds in the tree and 5 leave? How many will I have left? 4. What if I have 9 birds in the tree and 4 leave? How many do we have left?
5.
5. So this is why this is so important. Because by the time they end first grade, they will start seeing things like this. (19 minus 3). Well, I don't want them to have to think, oh my God, what is 9 minus 3? I want them to automatically think, 9, 3, this has to be 6. And then they'll learn that they just bring that 1 down. It's 16.
Yes.
So this is where they will be just next year at this time. So that's why this right now is so important, okay? I always show my kids why we do what we do. Because a lot of them will say, I already know how to do this. I already know that 2 and 4 is 6. But do you know it like this? What if I show you this? Do you understand what to do very quickly here? You know 2 and 2 makes 4. But do you understand that 4 minus 2 is 2 just because you have that relation of 2 to 4. So 4 minus 2 is 2. Then you bring down your 2. So 24 minus 2 is 22.
Yes.
So this is where they will be. So it's important that we get this down correctly.
Yeah.
And that they practice every single day. All summer. Just make it something that you do. Okay?
Yeah, Mama.
One thing you can also have your child do, and I'm going to erase this. Uh-oh, that didn't work.
Oh, you can put it back on, Mama.
I'm not going to erase it. I'm just going to put this up here, and I'm actually going to write the problems that I can make from 9, 3, and 6. So I have 9, and I know it could be 3 and 6. Right?
Yay.
So let's see how many number sentences, equations I can make from 9, 3, and 6. So I know that 3 plus 6 equals...
3 plus 6 equals 9.
Very good. And I know 6 plus 3 equals...
Of course, 9.
9. Very good. So now subtraction. If I have 9 and I remove 3, how many will I have? 9, 3,
6.
6.
6.
If I have 9 and I remove 6, how many do I have?
3.
3. So you see how this number bond can be very useful if they know them? Yes, it can be very useful. So now we'll do the same one for 9 decomposed into 5 and 4. And like I said, the number bond is almost like a sight word. They almost want to just have it ingrained in their memory. Because it will help them with their fluency and being able to understand the harder concepts later, not having to focus on the simple addition. So we have 9, 5, and 4. I know my 5 looks kind of weird. I'm actually going to redo that because it's bothering me. Give me 1 second. 9, 5, and 4. That's a little bit better. It's not as connected. Okay, so we have 9, 5, and 4. So tell me, Daphne.
5.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me put this up there. 5 plus what?
5 plus 4 equals 9.
Good. What is 4 plus
5?
What does that equal?
9.
Very good. What is 9
9
minus 4?
5.
Very good. What is 9 minus 5?
Take away 5 is 4.
9 equals 4. So if you see, I'm actually going to take this up now and put it up in the house. But I also will have her record this in her notebook that we actually have here at home. And this is just a regular notebook. But you see she's doing all her math in it. We actually did this at home earlier this year. And this is just a notebook that we just continue to use. But in order for them to really remember it, they do have to review it and go over it. So I hope this helps. And this is how I expect them to practice doing their number of the day at home. Say bye, Daphne.
Bye, everybody. I hope you know how to learn in 1st grade.